Welcome and thank you for joining us today. If you are viewing this video, it means that you have already received 2 emails from Cowork Staffing Services. The first email is noreplier@coworkstaffing.com, and this will give you access to ProMatch X. The second email is the sender of Cowork Staffing Services, and that comes from the sender digital-noreply@estaff.com. When you click on the email from digital no reply at estaff365.com, you will be prompted to this page. You'll see 2 bullet points. The first bullet point is your checklist for all of your onboarding documents, and your username is listed there, and that is your email address. When you click on the checklist, you will be prompted to forgot password prompt. When you click on reset password, in your email on file with us, you will receive an email that has your password included in it. It comes from Cowork Staffing Services, and the subject is reset password. You'll click on the link, you'll choose a password. Confirm the password and click confirm. If the new password and the confirmed password do not match, you will get a notice. For Chrome users or Edge users, you'll be able to save this password, and then you can choose your preferred language. The first portion of the online application that you're going to complete is going to be the profile section. The system will ask you for a middle name. If you do not have a middle name or don't want to use a middle name, you can check off the box that you do not have a middle name. Any of the boxes that includes a red asterisk, you will need to complete. Some of this information could be pre-populated from the information that we received from our client's account executive. Your home address is your resident address. Your country will always be the United States. And your mailing address would be if the address is different from your home address. If it's the same, you can go ahead to the next step. In your personal information, we'll ask you for your social security number, your date of birth, and you must be 18 years of age or older to work for Cowork Staffing Services. You would check off the applicable work eligibility and click to the next step. Verify the personal information that you entered indeed is correct. Choose yes. Okay, this is voluntary self-identification. If you do not wish to self-identify, you will check off the I prefer not to self-identify. Same with veteran status. And click Next Step. Okay. By checking this box, you are only submitting the application portion of your application, and you are affirming that that information is true and accurate. Click on Submit. And once you do so, you will be taken to the policy portion of the online application. Depending on the client or the state that you're representing, will depend on the number of documents that need to be authorized. Every page that you're in the online application, you must scroll down to show that you've read and acknowledged each of the pages. Check off the box, electronically sign with your finger or your stylus, and you will be prompted to begin the policies. Click on Start. Each of these pages will be prompted to also include your name at the bottom of each page and the date, and that you electronically signed it. You can print or download these documents for future use. And at the bottom of each page, you'll just need to check the box and accept the document. And it'll prompt you to the next document that you need to sign. Same, scroll down to the end, check off the box, and accept. Form W-4 is your federal W-4. If you are uncertain what exemptions to choose, you could check with your tax preparer. CoWorks is not able to provide any guidance on how many exemptions that you should claim. Your W-4 will be pre-populated with your choices. Again, scroll to the end, check the box, and accept. These are general safety rules for when you are on assignment with our clients. One very important piece to point out is that you are not permitted to enter any stock rooms of the retailer, and you are not permitted at all to climb ladders at the retailers. If in the event you are injured on the job, this document will provide you with the steps that are needed to complete a workers' compensation form. Someone from our workers' comp team would reach out to you once this form has been submitted, and you can print or download this as well. Mandatory contact notice states that at the end of your assignment, you must contact CoWorks to let us know that you are available for work. Failure to do so could impact your eligibility to collect unemployment benefits. Depending on the client that you work with on assignment with, will depend on if there are additional documents that are going to be required. This is a dress code policy. The next is a collateral ownership, which means that any promotional items, blotter cards, testers, any product that's delivered to your home must be returned at the end of your assignment to co-work staffing or to the client. W-2 electronic consent form. At the end of every year, we prepare W-2 forms for all of our employees who received a paycheck in the previous year. By January 31st, those electronic W-2s are available, and W-2s are mailed to the individual's homes. You want to be sure that if you have moved during the course of the year that you contact CoWorks so that we have your current address on file. If you have a change in email address for your electronic W-2, you will want to be sure to contact us. These are just some additional documents. Onboarding documents for confidentiality, drug and alcohol policy, things of that nature. Again, you'll need to scroll to the bottom of the document, check off that you've read and acknowledged, and accept. Again, depending on the state that you reside in, will depend on what policies appear. This one happens to be for New Jersey. Again, you go to the end of the document, check and accept. You have two options for your pay methods. You can choose direct deposit. That is deposited directly into your check, and your pay is available 2 days after CoWorks processes. Or if you choose, you can choose a payroll check, which is a live payroll check that is mailed from our Morristown, New Jersey location. And depending on the USPS will depend on how long it takes to get to you. So we do strongly recommend a direct deposit or electronic pay method. Here you will include your routing number and your account number, and you'll also need to confirm your account number. Once they match, you can submit. And the first time you're paid, your pay will go into your checking or savings account. Your emergency contact information. And this is in the event that we need to reach out to a friend or family member. You are eligible for health benefits, dental, eye benefits through CoWork Staffing Services. You have 30 days from your first paycheck to enroll in the plan. If you do not enroll in the plan within the first 30 days, then you need to wait until open enrollment in order to participate in the medical coverage. There are also additional buy-up plans, should you choose that you would like. And check off the box and accept. Okay. You will begin the WOTC survey. You will click here, and you're just going to answer a few questions. Your street address. Okay, and it'll just prompt you through a few questions. Answer the questions to the best of your ability and choose Next. Okay. Once you have finished this piece of the application, you are going to close out of that tab. And then you are going to submit. And you come down to the bottom, check off the box, and accept. Depending on the state that you live or work in will depend on the state withholding forms that are attached to your profile. And again, with any tax forms, CoWorks is not able to give you any guidance on the exemptions that you're going to claim. This is the end of the online application portion. Please stay tuned for step 2.